Dear promising students, today let us learn how to secure good marks, how to score better marks in writing question answers. First of all, you have to know that you should have contextual comprehension, then conceptual manifestation. That means you should have good in-depth knowledge of the subject you read. That is, you should have good understanding of the text you read. Then how far you have conceptualized it, then you have to put it in pen and paper. In order to secure good marks, give attention to the alphabetism, that is CLO. Your content should be meaningful and value-based. L, language should be better and that language should be organized. CLO. Today, I am teaching you something very important on a letter to God. And this, a letter to God, teaches us the power of theism or the value of faith in God. You might have known Lencho is the main character. So you just note down the clues, the outlines I am giving you, keep them in mind, then you have to widen, you have to explain them. Suppose Lencho, his house, cloudy sky, sudden rainfall, hailstorm, destruction of cars, Lencho's sadness, Lencho's writing a letter to God asking for pesos or money. And you also remember some important things. Lencho was an ox of a man. An ox of a man is a metaphor that means a hard-working man. Expand the sentence. Lencho was an ox of a man. Lencho was a hard-working man. He was working like an ox. Originally, Lencho in African language means lion or the spirit of the lion. And in Spanish, it means one crowned with praise or laurel. First question, remember, where did Lencho live? You are right, Lencho lived on the top of a low hill. Or Lencho had his house settled on the top of a low hill. Or Lencho had his abode, ABODE, on the top of a low hill. When he came out and looked at the sky, why did he look at the sky? Because his only one concern was to have a downpour for the growth of his crops, because there was complete scarcity of rain. And no sooner had he told his wife than it began to rain. Look at the pattern of the sentence. The inverted sentence, no sooner had he started talking with his wife than it started raining. Then the rain turned to hailstorm. The hailstorm destroyed the crops. The hailstorm devastated the crops, or the crops went to the dogs. Remember the language. Then Lencho's sadness. And before that I am telling that not a leaf remained on the leaves. This type of sentence is called strong sentence or emphatic sentence. That means the leaves disappeared from the trees. All leaves went away. So Lencho had only one faith in God, and he believed in God, and he consoled his family that God will help him. He wrote a letter to God, give me 100 pesos. Before that I am telling Lencho was an ox of a man. This is a metaphor. Another figure of speech or literary device is there, that is irony. When he wrote a letter to the postman, to God, the postman collected the letter and went to the postman. The postman, remember, was a fat, amiable man. He laughed at first, and after that he became very serious, and he collected money and sent to peso. It was 70 pesos. After opening the letter, Lencho became very angry, irate. He threw oblique. Post office staff were helpful and generous, whereas the opposite is concerned. Lencho was very angry. This is called irony. Once again, you remember, you start to remember the points, the clues, the outlines. Remember Lencho's house, rainfall, hailstorm, Lencho's anger, Lencho's sadness, Lencho's anger, then letter to God. You remember and try to collect good language and organize them. And I'm sure that you will secure good marks. And you see, suppose the question full mark, suppose in a long question, the answer contains 10 marks. Students are securing 9 marks only because they have content, their content is okay, language is okay, and they are well organized. And I'm sure that this video will appeal you, and if you remember the points, remember the languages, I'm sure that you will secure good marks. And also you can use Lencho is a proper noun, you can use it as a common noun. Suppose a man in your village works very hard, earns money from day and night he works, you can call he's a Lencho of our village. So Lencho is a subject that teaches us the power, the value of theism or belief in God, faith in God. So I am sure that you must like it. If you like it, share it and subscribe it. Thank you. Much as gracious.